Hi-ho!
The largest city...
Fare thee well, then.
City, rather.
How fare thee?
Oh, is this where we get the scholar?
And thus,
This is where I want to be, right? Yes, Cyrus. It's 8 o'clock. Wonder if you can, no. Like, wonder if you can recruit children to go into battle. You need to hand that amazing egg to me. Right, oak staff. Not much. Well, it's a huge elemental boost. Pretty shield. Want to hear a tail? Nope.
That's right.
Scholars'll.
Hello.
Must be level 70 or higher to guide this person. Okay. Down here is a house. Anything? Nothing. The inn.
hello there.
Oh, you're an apothecary. Mental augmentation. I kind of like the guy that I have right now. Kind of. He's not too terrible. Oh.
Hello.
That is a green thingamabobber. See what that's all about. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man in his shadowy subterranean study. He will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Find comrades and add them to your party. Seek out your fellow travelers and they will ask you for your help. Complete chapter 1 of their story and they will join you on your journey. After chapter 1, you can change your party members at the tavern. Travel to other areas may be restricted until you complete. That's totally fine. What you got for me, bruh?
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Cyrus?
I think it was...
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
I wish my teachers thought the same way.
The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct.
I bet it's not.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Hello?
So it looks like I haven't been able to move around with him yet,
Splendid!
but it looks like whenever we meet a new character, we just kind of play out their little story separately, completely separately. That looks to be the case. Oh, I was like, why can't I talk to this guy? Look at that treasure chest down here. Oh. Did not want.
Oh.
Professor Albright.
Your Highness.
The truth of the matter is,
What other game does this with the voice acting?
But of course!
I can't remember which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of bugging me. Is it Fire Emblem? I know Fire Emblem does this. I might have been thinking of something that was different, but that was probably the game. It's not really voice acting, it's just kind of like little quips. An interesting choice. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Very astute of you.
a little suspicious of Princess Mary.
The truth is,
She reminds me of the One Kingdom city where you fight Linus in Legend of Dragoon. Linus impersonates the princess. Just kind of like does terrible things under the guise of said princess. And Princess Mary's giving me those vibes. She's evil, I tell you. Quite evil indeed.
with pleasure.
Why, thank you.
What did it take me, like 30 minutes to... Well, no, probably took me like an hour
Indeed.
to do Ophelia's. Had to go through a bunch of dialogue, then I had to do the dungeon, and then a bunch of dialogue, and then we're free. I'm guessing this will follow a similar formula. Learn about the character and kind of what's going on. Get into a dungeon of some sort.
Ah. Good day.
And then find a reason to abandon
Farewell.
all that we know for the greater good.
Ah, Cyrus. Yes? Do you have a question for me?
No.
Hmm?
You know, let's just say they're all evil. Let's just go with that.
Hello.
Hello. Well, these is going crazy. And save.
Oh. It's me, Cyrus.
Guess we're just
Mm-hmm.
have to deal with it.
I see.
With pleasure.
I actually chose this place completely random. Didn't know I was supposed to go over here. The only story I've done is Olberic's, back when the first demo came out, and watched another streamer do Primrose.
Actually,
So have those changed in any way? Then I'd be doing or seeing brand new content. There's some asymmetry going on where that door is in the back.
I see.
Who designed this place? How can there be asymmetry going on?
Many thanks. What have we here?
Where could it be?
An interesting dilemma.
Professor Albright! Hmm?
The truth is,
I see.
many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Hmm.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
My guy looks evil.
How might I be of assistance, headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone!
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble, man.
My sincere apologies, headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Don't do it, man.
Enter.
Excuse me.
I waited there for voice line to finish.
What's the matter?
Hmm. Uh, um.
Oh, you snitching? Are you snitching? Oh, the objective's in the top left. And now it's gone.
Sure as rain.
I wonder if there's a treasure chest over here. Can't go through that. Can go through that. Well, if I do this, objective is right above my head. Okay. Gonna make for the library. I want to debate whether I wanted to save, and the answer to that is yes. I want to save as much as possible. Looking for keyboard replacements? Oh, what did you do?
Can I help you?
What did you do, Dante?
A moment of your time.
Actually,
My apologies.
I have my current one, which is a Stealth Black Widow, I think. You should see it below the stream.
Say it is not so.
And then I also have
Actually,
a Black Widow Ultimate that's in my closet, still in the box from Amazon. That is my backup keyboard. Keyboard is years old. Keys are finally given out. Oh yeah. Time to buy a new one. I actually cleaned my keyboard a little while ago. Like a week ago. Maybe a little bit less than a week ago. Felt good. It took like 4 hours to do, but felt good. Cyrus is up to no good. I wonder if levels... I wonder if the enemies level up with us.
Indeed.
And a loyal love of your life. Man. Time to upgrade. I recommend a Razer Black Widow. Stealth, because it makes less noise with the keys.
I see.
Although, not enough. You're gonna have to get those little like squishy things. Make it make even less noise. Man, it is tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I would know. Being a genius and all. See how fast?
Take care.
See how fast I be, you know, finishing puzzles? Golden Sun and whatnot. I know what I'm doing.
Time to do some research.
Okay, so you just want to talk to everybody. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome any obstacle. Cyrus can scrutinize and glean new knowledge from townspeople.
Oh,
Move along, move along. Of course, I've got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyways? He's age 41. I know who's lying. Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guards stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. Most intriguing.
ha!
Key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tome considering that what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. Thought it might have been a typo, but it is not. I was like, looks like I can go upstairs, but nope, that is not the case. So I guess we want to go talk to the headmaster. He is not that way. He is up here.
Hello there. Sure is rain.
Can I just Scrutinize everybody? What does he make that motion like he's crossing his arm like, I got this. Born and raised in Atlasdam, this old widow now visits this place every day in memory of her late husband. Even after she passes, she wishes to be by her husband's side, just like the relief of the king and queen in the Academy's library. The relief of the king and queen in the Academy's library.